everyone, welcome back to another screencast. This screencast is on graphs and it's on straight line graphs. Okay, we're going to use the equation y equals mx plus c to help draw these, and we're going to teach you the gradient value in y-interceptor way of doing things. There's a really quick way of doing it. A lot of the time we use equations and graphs like this, okay? But on this occasion, we're not going to do that. So please, this should be watched in a series, straight line graph series. Make sure you watch all the videos so that you do not lose any information throughout, okay? So here we go. Here goes our first example. Here's our equation. It says y equals 2x plus 1. And we're going to use this little bit of information to help us draw it. So the first bit is the m. The m, whatever number is there with the m, is the gradient value. That tells us how steep the line will be. All right. The y-intercept is the c value. So the number there represents where the line is going to start. All right. Now that's a starting point for us, not necessarily where the line will start when we draw it with a ruler, but it's where the line will start for us. So let's go through this up here. So this number 2 is in place of the m, and that represents a gradient value of 2, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. And then the c, the 1, is the c value, which is the y-intercept value. So let's bring up a graph now. So how we would do these, very, very simple. See the plus 1. So I'm going to go to plus 1, and I'm just going to put a point, a mark, a cross. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out my next point, which is my gradient value point. Okay. So can we see it's 2? So all I do is I go out 1 and up 2. All right. So I can put a point there. I can go from that point and go out 1 and up 2 and put another point. And to get a point below, I go out 1 and down 2 to get another point. Then I can go out 1 and down 2. So you can see what we've done there. Starting point is 1. And to find out the other points, we just go out 1, up 2, out 1, up 2, out 1, down 2, because we're going down. All right. So now we would get out our ruler and we would draw a line going between those points. Now, our line can extend past those points as well. It doesn't really matter because we're just representing it on a graph. So here we go. And there we go. It really is that simple. So let's try another question here. I'm going to do one more with you. You might want, if you feel like you've got it, pause the video and give it a go. If you feel like you need a bit more help, then watch this. All right, so the -3 represents our y-intercept point. Our 3 represents how steep the line will be. Let's bring up the graph now. So -3, that's our starting point, so we put a cross there. Now we're going to go out 1 and up 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to go out 1 and up 1, 2, 3, and out 1, but we can't go up 3, so we're going to leave it there. Now we're going to start at this point. We're going to go out 1 and down 3 to get us a point there. Remember, our line can extend past those points as long as they go through those points. We're happy. So now let's draw our line. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So now it really is your go here. Your go now. Oh, well, I say it's your go. This is a bit tougher. I'm just going to give you a bit of a helping hand here. This is a negative gradient. So you notice that our gradients have been going in this direction. Then this time our gradient's going to go in this direction here. So just bear that in mind. You can still do this one. Give it a go. Our starting point's still going to be the same. That's our y-interceptor point, which is +3. And our gradient's going to go in the opposite direction. So have a think about how you would do that and then give it a go. Pause the video now. All right, so starting point is +3, so I'll put a mark. So negative gradient now of 2. So I'm going to go out 1 and down 2. Out 1 and down 2. Out 1 and down 2. And I could keep going here, out 1 and down 2, but I'm going to leave it there and we're going to see where the line goes because we can extend the line through those. Let's just see if we're correct. And there we go. Hopefully you did that well. Now the last one we've got here, let's just have a little think about it. We've got, I think it might be one more example actually after this, but I definitely want you to give that a go. What I would say is because there's no number in front of the x, you could replace that with 1x, all right, because there still is an x there. So away you go, give it a go and see if you have got it right when you come back. Okay, so our starting point here is -3. And we're going to go out 1 and up 1. 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 I can keep going here. Out 1 and up 1. I'll finish there, but I'm going to do some other points. Out 1, down 1. Out 1, down 1. And you can see how I've done that. Our gradient value was 1, so it's out 1, up 1. And there we go. Excellent. All right, so now we are getting to the final stages of this, so we can go through the full repertoire. This time, there is no c value, all right? There's no y-intercept value, but we could replace it with +0, all right? So when we don't have anything, we can replace it with 0. So let's give this a little go now on the graph. Starting point being 0, gradient value of 2. Give it a good go now, please. Okay, so starting point is 0. Then we're going to go out 1, up 2, out 1, up 2. Can't go any further there. Out 1, down 2, out 1, down 2, out 1, down 2. Right, and then let's get our ruler out, match up the points and see if we're right. And there we go. Now it's time for the quiz. So please take your time. You've got a -1 here, but all the rest are positives. Very similar to the ones that we've done before. Give it a go. Draw out the graph in your books. Definitely, if you are unsure, go back and watch the video section of these types of questions as you do them. But good luck. Come back and see if you've got them right. All right, here we go. It's time for the truth. Did you get it right? Did you get it wrong? First one's up is the red. So the starting point was 4. And we're going to go out 1 and down 2. Okay, so it should be going through these points. Let's see. And there we go. The next one is blue line. Okay, so its starting point is 1, which will be there. And it's going to go out 1 and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully it's going to go through those. There, and it is. And the last one, starting point is 2, so it's there. They're all a bit very close to each other, and out 1, up 2. Okay, and this is going to be a green line. Let's see if they go through those points, and there they go. Okay, so you can see all my lines go through those points, but plus they go along all the way through. There's no right or wrong thing here. As long as it's a good sized line that definitely goes through at least the 2 points there, but I would always do a few more just to make sure, then you can't really go wrong. But anyway, hopefully you've done well at this. Definitely write that revision card. And until next time, it's been an absolute pleasure and a joy to be helping you with your maths today.